Hi y'all, my name is Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. I have a lot going on here, so if you hear background noise, I do apologize. I have a dog under here. I have a grandchild visiting, and my mother is running around, I think, making fudge. Don't know. I found these at the Dollar Tree. They are by Le Mercier, and we're going to try them out. One is a metallic shimmer liquid eyeshadow. I don't know the shade. They didn't list one. It could be champagne toast. It could be a pink. It could be a gold or a silver. I don't know. I've looked this thing all over. Cannot find what I'm looking for. But it just says that the suggestive usage is to apply it to the eyes and then blend with an eyeshadow brush. We're going to try this. We're also going to try the Le Mercier Ultimate Control Eyeliner. This looks interesting. Smooth Flow Precision. I purchased mine in black, but they did also have brown. It's highly pigmented color that dries quickly and lasts all day. And I liked that it had a very sharp felt tip. So, promising. Here's the Le Mercier Thickening Volume Black Mascara. Mascara is tricky. This has a precise application, curved brush, and we are going to try this, and I'm going to go into this with high hopes. Now, all of these products that I'm showing you here that we're going to try are paraben-free, cruelty-free, and gentle on the skin. Let's start off with the Le Mercier Metallic Shimmer Liquid Eyeshadow and see what kind of a result we get from this. Now, I usually do my reviews one at a time, give each product its due. These came out like on the same day. They were stocked together, and so I thought that perhaps if you were looking for something new and fabulous for your eyes, that you might actually want to see a review of these as a set. So this is what it looks like out of the packaging. And the tube is actually kind of substantial, and it's really very pretty. My voice is weird today, y'all. I'm sorry. It's raining. I don't know. Give this a nice swipe. Goes on very sheer. I can barely tell that I have it on. It almost has a lavender shimmery look to it. So if I were actually choosing a metallic, I would say that it would lean more toward champagne. I'm going to go back in with another coat to see how buildable it is. Darkens it up just a hair. Now, it does say that this is a cream to powder. I'm not getting a lot of bold color, but that is not for everyone. But if you're expecting a lot of bold color, a lot of fabulous shimmer, you're not going to get it. This is a very subtle look. Third coat. Three coats is still very subtle. You can tell that there's something there. but it's not just a bright, bold, in-your-face, metallic shimmer. It's not. Do I hate it? No, I really don't. Kind of like it. It does apply a little bit on the lavender side. So somewhere between a lavender and a champagne color, I think is where this is landing. We're going to try the Ultimate Control eyeliner. I like a liquid eyeliner. I like a felt tip. I like a very precise tip. And so this has promise. It's hitting all the boxes for me. So if it works, fabulous. This is what this looks like out of the packaging. It's got a nice tip on it, very precise. Just a regular little eyeliner on the outside, but the inside, that is a very nice, precise tip. I think that you could create just about any eye look with this eyeliner. I also feel like if you were of a certain age, because you don't want to hold your eye out here and then do your eyeliner, because then when you retract, you're going to have a very completely different look. You don't want to just continually draw if you have some wisdom marks. Using a felt tip liquid eyeliner, you could actually lay this into the eye like this and achieve your eyeliner look if you wanted a very small line, or you can draw like I did and create a very bold eye. I do like the flexibility of a liquid eyeliner, and I know a lot of people say, oh no, use a liquid eyeliner if you are of a certain age. No, I actually think that it works in our favor if we are of a certain age to have a liquid eyeliner with a precise felt tip. Here's another little trick that I like to do. A lot of people like to put liner under the eyes. I feel like when you reach a certain age that tends to age you. You don't want something dark and harsh. And when I use a felt tip liner, I will just kind of lay it in the corner and bring it up at an angle and just do a little bit of liner. And then you can finish that off with eyeshadow and soften it up with a little brush if you want to. But it gives you just a little something under the eye. If you bring it up in an upsweep, then it will lift your eye up. And it's better to me, my opinion, just my opinion, than a harsh, dark, continual line underneath your eye. I also don't like to use eyeliner on my waterline. I know there's a lot of debate on that. But for me, because I came out of a nursing background, I will tell you it is a very good way to introduce bacteria into your eye. and it's just not the most fabulous idea. So instead of doing eyeliner on my waterline, I will sometimes just do the corner and lift it up and just kind of bring it to a point about halfway into the center of my eye, sometimes not even quite that much, and it just gives you just a little bit of definition. Alright, so I like these two products very well. The eyeshadow, that is just your own personal preference on how dark and deep you want your eyeshadow to look or to be. So we're going to try the most problematic of the trio, and that is the Thickening Volume Black Mascara. Applies evenly, quick drying, clump free, builds strength, fullness, and flexibility. Pretty much the same thing that every other mascara on the market says. I'm going to apply this without curling my eyelashes first, just to give you a good idea of what this looks like. This is what this looks like out of the packaging, and this is the brush. I do like a curved brush because I am one of those women who like to wear mascara on my bottom lashes, and it seems like sometimes without a curved brush it tends to get a little bit messy. Okay, unlike some mascaras from the Dollar Tree, I actually do feel it grabbing onto my lashes. It's not completely unfortunate. I'm going to curl my other eyelash and apply this. I've got 2 coats on this eye, and actually it is not clumping. It does look pretty decent without curling your lashes. To be quite honest, anytime that I have reviewed mascara, I feel like I'm going into it very skeptical, very hard to impress, because I've never really been impressed with mascaras. You're not going to get that false lash look out of mascara if you have impy, gimpy, wimpy lashes like I do. Okay, so I curl my lashes. I'm going to do a 3rd coat. Now, I could tell that I had mascara on even before I curl my lashes. So if you're not one who likes to take the time to curl your lashes, or you just, that process bothers you for some reason, I get it. I've worn contacts for years, so it really doesn't bother me to put anything up close to my eye or to touch my eye, but a lot of people have issues with that. So if curling your eyelashes is not something that you are fond of, then this actually will look like you have on mascara without curling your lashes. I put on 3 very light coats. I put on the 4th coat, and what I did, I took the spoolie and I put it into my lash kind of aggressively, and then I pulled my lashes up toward the middle of my eye. Just like that. And then I straightened my lashes out with the spoolie, and I have found that that little trick just gives me a lot of extra volume. And I actually am not hating this mascara like I thought that I would. Shocking. This is a very good formula. I'm actually quite impressed with this mascara. Didn't think I would be. Let's just be honest. I kind of like the way it's laying. I've got on 4 coats. Like I said, I was a little different application with the 4th coat and put it on a little bit thicker, but it's not clumpy, and I do have a good definition with my eyes. These are the new Le Mercerie eye products. They do have positive aspects to each and every one of them. I like them. My dogs are barking at what? Don't know. Nothing at all, probably. They are the neighborhood tattlers. If you see them in the Dollar Tree, you're not going to get hurt on them. The only one that might be a little bit questionable is the eyeshadow, the metallic eyeshadow. It doesn't have a good pop. But if you're looking for something subtle, then you're going to like it. So this is just a matter of personal taste and personal opinion. And the eyeliner, I am impressed with. I have to say I love it. I will probably go repurchase another one because this is actually really good. And I am not hating the mascara, which is amazing, but this is actually laying really nice. It's not clumping. I've got 4 coats on. Really, it worked quite well. And I like this spoolie. I like a really nice curved brush. So thank you so much for watching Crafts, Laughs, and Chaos. I appreciate every single minute that y'all choose to hang out in my corner of the internet, and I love getting to know each and every one of you in the comments. I appreciate you more than you know. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.